The basketball world was stunned. Caitlin Clark, the NCAA's all-time leading scorer and the WNBA's most electrifying rookie, left off the Olympic team. It seemed impossible, yet it happened. But why? As Clark dominates the WNBA, shattering records and leaving veterans in awe, the question grows louder. What's the real reason behind her shocking Olympic snub? From the moment she stepped onto a WNBA court, Clark has been rewriting the rulebook. Remember when Taurasi warned her that reality was about to hit? Well, reality hit all right, but not in the way anyone expected. Against Taurasi's own team, Clark nearly notched a triple-double. Then, facing Breanna Stewart's star-studded New York Liberty, she made history, the first rookie ever to record a triple-double in the WNBA. Clark isn't just keeping up, she's setting the pace. So, when USA Basketball announced their roster for Paris 2024 and Clark's name was missing, the sports world erupted. Fans were outraged, analysts baffled, and fellow players shocked. How could they leave out the most talked about player in women's basketball? USA Basketball's defense, experience, team chemistry, and positional needs. But as Clark continues to dominate, those explanations ring increasingly hollow. Is there more to this story than meets the eye? Some whisper about veteran players fearing for their spots. Others point to old school thinking in the selection committee. But as Clark's stats pile up and TV ratings soar, the decision looks more questionable by the day. Consider this. Clark is the only player this season with at least 300 points, 150 assists, and over 100 rebounds. She's averaging 16.1 points, 6.0 assists, and 7.4 rebounds per game. These aren't just rookie numbers, they're superstar numbers. And it's not just about stats. Clark's impact on the WNBA has been seismic. The Indiana Fever, last in attendance last season, now sell out games. TV ratings have skyrocketed, some games seeing a 200% increase in viewership. The Caitlin Clark effect is real, and it's transforming the league. Hey, if you're as intrigued by this Olympic team controversy as we are, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're diving deep into the world of women's basketball, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Even Taurasi, the WNBA legend who initially doubted Clark, has changed her tune. After a recent game, Taurasi praised Clark's work ethic and impact, calling her career so far nothing short of remarkable. So, what's really going on here? Is it simply a case of valuing experience over potential? Or is there a deeper, more complex story unfolding behind the scenes? The Olympic team selection process is notoriously competitive, with many factors taken into consideration. Experience in international play, team chemistry, and specific role needs all play a part in the decision-making process. While Clark's talent is undeniable, the selection committee likely weighed her lack of senior international experience against the wealth of experienced players available. However, many argue that her unique skill set and the attention she brings to the sport should have outweighed these concerns. Clark's ability to draw new fans and increase viewership could have been invaluable for women's basketball on the Olympic stage. As the Olympics draw closer, the pressure on USA Basketball is mounting. Clark continues to dazzle, breaking records and winning over skeptics with each game. The question isn't just whether she deserved a spot on the team, it's whether USA Basketball can afford to leave her off future rosters. This isn't just about one player or one tournament. It's about the future of women's basketball. Clark represents a new generation of players who are changing the game and attracting new fans. Her exclusion from the Olympic team raises serious questions about how talent is evaluated and how the sport will grow. Clark's journey from college superstar to WNBA sensation is a testament to her extraordinary talent and work ethic. Despite facing skepticism and challenges, she has proven herself to be a transformative force in women's basketball. Her resilience in the face of this Olympic setback is just another chapter in her inspiring story. The impact of Clark's exclusion extends beyond just her personal career. It sparked a broader conversation about the balance between experience and potential in team selections, not just in basketball, but in sports as a whole. Are we too often prioritizing proven track records over game-changing talent? Moreover, Clark's popularity has brought new attention to women's basketball. Her electrifying playstyle and media appeal have attracted fans who might not have otherwise tuned in to WNBA games. By leaving her off the Olympic team, USA Basketball might be missing out on a golden opportunity to grow the sport's global audience. It's worth noting that Clark's impact on the WNBA has been immediate and profound. She's not just putting up impressive numbers, she's changing the way the game is played and watched. Her long-range shooting and creative passing have forced opponents to adapt their strategies, while her marketability has brought new sponsorship opportunities to the league. The decision to exclude Clark from the Olympic team has also reignited discussions about age and experience in sports. In an era where young athletes are reaching elite levels earlier than ever before, are our selection processes keeping pace? Clark's case suggests that perhaps they're not. As we watch Clark's WNBA journey unfold, one thing is clear: this Olympic snub is far from the end of her story. It's just the beginning of a saga that could reshape women's basketball for years to come. Each game she plays, each record she breaks, adds another layer to the ongoing debate about her Olympic exclusion. The real reason for Caitlin Clark's exclusion from the Paris 2024 team may be more complex than we realize. Is it fear of change, resistance to new talent, or a miscalculation that will haunt USA Basketball for years to come? One thing's for certain: Caitlin Clark isn't just playing basketball. She's making history, challenging norms, and forcing the basketball world to rethink everything they thought they knew about the game. Her journey is redefining what's possible for young athletes and inspiring a new generation of players. Clark's response to her Olympic exclusion has been nothing short of admirable. Instead of expressing disappointment or resentment, she's channeled her energy into elevating her game even further. This resilience and determination are precisely the qualities that make great Olympians, ironically underscoring the questionable nature of her exclusion. As the WNBA season progresses, Clark continues to silence her critics and win over skeptics. Her performances are not just impressive for a rookie, they're impressive for any player at any level. She's competing with and often outperforming established stars, some of whom have multiple Olympic medals to their names. The Caitlin Clark effect extends beyond just her on-court performances. She's become a role model for young athletes, particularly girls who see in her a path to professional success. Her jersey sales have broken records, and her social media following has exploded. In many ways, she's become the face of women's basketball, despite being in her rookie season. This level of impact makes her Olympic exclusion all the more puzzling. In an era where sports organizations are constantly seeking ways to increase viewership and engage younger audiences, leaving out a player with Clark's appeal seems counterintuitive. As we look ahead to future international competitions, it's hard to imagine a scenario where Clark isn't wearing the red, white, and blue. Her continued excellence in the WNBA is making an irrefutable case for her inclusion. The question now isn't if she'll represent USA Basketball, but when. The story of Caitlin Clark's Olympic exclusion is far from over. It's a narrative that will likely continue to evolve as she continues to make her mark on the WNBA. Her resilience in the face of this setback and her continued stellar performances are sure to keep this conversation alive throughout the Olympic Games and beyond. For now, fans can continue to enjoy Clark's electrifying performances in the WNBA, where she's proving game after game that she belongs among the elite players in the world. Her journey is one that will undoubtedly inspire many young athletes and continue to bring new fans to women's basketball. In conclusion, the real reason behind Caitlin Clark's exclusion from the Paris 2024 team may never be fully known. What we do know is that it sparked a crucial conversation about talent evaluation, the future of women's basketball, and the evolving landscape of sports. As Clark continues to dazzle on the court, one thing is certain: her story is far from over, and the best may be yet to come. If you're following Caitlin Clark's journey, hit that like button. Haven't subscribed yet? This channel brings you the most exciting and in-depth coverage of women's basketball. Subscribe, hit the bell, and never miss a video. Click on the video on your screen to find out why WNBA players hate Caitlin Clark. The answer might surprise you. See you in the next video.